I rise to make a very brief statement, and I know sometimes, Madam Speaker, when we use the word brief, we run ourselves in a lot of trouble. But after this scolding I got from my dear Honorable Minister, Senator Clark, let me see how quickly I can do this. I am beaming in pride, especially seeing my students here from the Tucker Clark Primary School. A very pleasant good morning and welcome. This school, you know, is very dear to me. That's where I went. I went partial school in my time, but the name changed. And I see my niece sitting right in front like she's afraid to smile. Good morning. But Madam Speaker, I rise on the issue of transformation of education. UNESCO's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals has one of its goals: ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. SDG 4 to be exact. This goal, Madam Speaker, is shared by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis and has been wholeheartedly embraced by our ministry. Our academic institutions must be safe havens where both students and staff's potential are developed. As many of you are aware, our Federation's greatest resource is our people, and therefore we must make every effort to ensure that their development is a priority. Our youth must see education as the way out of poverty, and I firmly believe that it is the only tool necessary to eradicate criminal behavior. Too often, systems of exclusions are promoted, but as the Minister of Education, I intend to ensure that our federation system is one of inclusion. Every child has the potential to learn. They just need the opportunity to succeed, and this government intends, Madam Speaker, to provide them with every opportunity possible to realize their potential. Madam Speaker, the Ministry of Education has as one of its top priorities the renovation of schools. Teachers and students must work in spaces that are conducive for learning and teaching. Therefore, my aim today is to update you on the critical projects set out by the Ministry of Education to ensure that our teachers and students are given every opportunity to succeed. Last term, Madam Speaker, the Keon High School was closed temporarily due to mold, and the following measures have been taken and others are scheduled to take place. Let me take my time. The St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standard was engaged to test the buildings, and these results, Madam Speaker, were shared with the administration, staff, and parents. An independent test was requested by the St. Kitts Teachers Union, and the results were shared with the Ministry of Education and the Keon High School management team. Next steps, Madam Speaker, because I'm putting it out there now, because a lot have been saying. Cleaning companies will be engaged to ascertain the ability to clean molds. We're trying to make sure that the right companies, that is the skilled area. Then, of course, the buildings will be clean, Madam Speaker, and retested. I should also say, Madam Speaker, that over $500,000 have already been invested in that institution since I became the Minister of Education. The third and fourth form students, they will remain on remote learning while work is being carried out at the institution. First and second formers, Madam Speaker, they have been given or been supplied with their devices for the period. You see the importance of the one-to-one laptop with all of the song and dance that people are having about they're not needed. You see how important they are. All fifth formers, Madam Speaker, will take their exams at the Windsor University. And at this time, I personally want to thank the president and all of the directors at the Windsor University for coming on board with us in this time, ensuring that the students who will be taking their CXCs will be able to do so in much comfort. And I think they deserve a round of applause as well, Madam Speaker, for that initiative. I must highlight as well, Madam Speaker, that our project and building management unit has assessed the maintenance needs, and a plan is already in place to address them, Madam Speaker. So we are working. The Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School will be going out again to tender very shortly. The bids, as I was informed, the bids received from the first tender process were non-responsive, and so a second bid process will take place very shortly. Now, history in the making, Madam Speaker, because the Basia High School is now at a point where we are in phase 2, which is the concept design. And of course, if you look, students, if you look back, just turn back, you will have an idea of what those of you who will be going to Basia High School will be looking like. The management team, I met with them yesterday. They too also shared their inputs, and they are pleased with what they are saying, and all they are saying that they need the school. And of course, this will be shared with the parents as well as we go ahead. Funding of this project will be done through the CBI program by one of our citizens who has a track record of excellence in this type of building. And based on what I'm told, once all goes well, from the time we start, it should take 18 months, and it's a turnkey school that we are getting. So, Madam Speaker, our efforts to improve the physical condition of our schools is not limited to these 3 institutions. Currently, major work is being done in the following school. And it's important that I do this, because it's always easy to say, and in social media, that nothing happening or they did not know. Well, I'm going to talk the things them quickly this morning. Charles E. Mills Secondary School, the electrical upgrade that is still happening, and Madam Speaker, that project alone in one school, after taking office as the Minister of Education, $2.6 million alone just to upgrade the electricity in the Charles E. Mills School. When we had a sitting member here, was the rep, and is the rep, and was also Minister of Education. But in less than 2 years, I am on that project. Delivered a bathroom, $400,000 just as I came in, Madam Speaker. The cafeteria in the school, Madam Speaker, is almost completed. All of that in just under 2 years. Well, there are a lot of things happening. And in one school. And I continue. Washington Archibald High School, the second bathroom is being renovated. That bathroom has been closed down for almost 12 years. The work is being done for that bathroom to be operational. Close to another $400,000 this government is investing. And of course, our aim is to upgrade all of our schools, but we know this is going to take time. We have electrical upgrades to be done at the Virchilds High School and some at the Keyon High School. And of course, you know, this morning I got a call that the bathroom at the Irish Town Primary School, and I think the honorable member will be happy to hear that the contractor collected the documents. So in a few days, the bathroom at the Irish Town Primary School work would start there. Wrapping up, Madam Speaker, the provision of spaces conducive for teaching and learning is not the only activities taking place in education. We believe that access to higher education is also critical to the advancement of our people. The CFBC board has been working overtime, Madam Speaker, and I want to commend Dr. Brown, the chair, and her entire committee, her entire board, her entire directors for the work that they are doing, moving in a direction to get the college accredited. But more importantly, Madam Speaker, the Ministry of Education continues to sign a number of memorandum of understanding. And in recent time, we signed one with the Chamber of Craft in Germany with the aim of having vocational teachers come to St. Kitts and Nevis to provide short-term certified seminar twice a year. You heard the Honorable Prime Minister talking about his trip to Germany. Well, we are reaping the benefits of that, and I'm extremely happy. Yesterday alone, Madam Speaker, I met with Professor Robinson from the campus in Five Island campus in Antigua, the University of the West Indies, where they are offering reduced scholarships, opportunities for our students in pharmacy. Just last night alone, I started getting WhatsApp messages from people indicating their interest. Our job is to make sure that we empower our people in any area that they are interested in. Also, Madam Speaker, we secured 25 scholarships that we are going to announce at the right time in the areas, specifically for my teachers, those who would have left CFBC and their teacher trained and have been in the classroom for quite a while or don't want to leave to go to university. We are making the opportunity available for them to get to the next level. 25 scholarships through UNESCO and the Open Campus of Tanzania. That is yet another great achievement, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, one of our major partners is the Republic of China, Taiwan, and you heard the Honorable Prime Minister talk just about health. Well, I have to talk about it in my area as well too, because for the 40 years relationship, you know that they have been doing an excellent job in support. And with us going towards becoming a sustainable island state, we have to make sure that we ready ourselves. And they have provided training opportunities for our people in electric vehicle operation and maintenance, because you know that we are supposed to be getting some electric school buses as well. So, Madam Speaker, I thought it necessary to bring these to our attention, because no one will be able to say they didn't know. They don't know, so they can call and get some clarity. But we look forward to the continued support, and I want to, big up our unsung heroes that we have in education in all the areas, even the other staff, those who take care of the children during lunch, the grounds, whatever role you are playing in education. I really want to thank you. We recognize as well, Madam Speaker, that autism is on the table. That is a priority for us. And we are moving in the direction in providing, some have been done, but we need more being done in terms of training in autism. And we would have outfitted some of our early childhood centers with some sensory rooms, and more of these things will come. And of course, the bigger picture, Madam Speaker, before 2027, in here I'm speaking it into being now, we will deliver our new campus for our Cotton Thomas Comprehensive School and our Autism Center. Before 2027, we will deliver that to those people. So, Madam Speaker, as I continue to do the people's work, I thought it was necessary for me to bring the nation up to date and ask them, of course, next month is our usual Child Month. We're looking forward to the usual support. I know it might be a challenge right now for us to pay attention to what the Prime Minister has been asking some of those who are able and capable in terms of getting some more children, but we won't be able to get any in time to add to the match. So I'm putting the appeal out that next year I think it will be a good look for us to have some children on the early childhood march or in prams and that kind of stuff coming out of Parliament. May it please you, Madam Speaker.